Welcome to this episode of What's Happening Waupaca. I am Joni Kern. We are talking today with Pat Williams, who is part of Winchester Academy, and we're going to be talking some about the summer programs that are coming up. Now, we have talked with Winchester Academy before, and I know that Win TV tapes all or at least most of the happenings. They're really very popular, and you do a whole array of different kinds of topics. So what do you have coming up for us this summer? You have a Shakespeare's Greatest Hits.
Yes.
Which is, I gotta tell you, that's a little odd to think of a greatest hits being Shakespeare, but tell me a little bit about that.
Well, Paul McComas is a spoken word performer from Milwaukee. And 2 summers ago, he did Steinbeck's work. And it was very successful, very popular. And so we thought we'd try Shakespeare this time. It's, as you said, we do such a variety of things that you never know who's going to show up. And how many people are interested, and our goal is not to have it the most popular, but to have a broad range, so that there's something for everyone. And
you guys really do throughout the year do a terrific job of making it something for everyone. Now your summer series is 7 programs long, and I know that there are 5 left, and Shakespeare's first. What are the other ones that you have coming up?
Well, we have Will Allen coming on July 11th. And he was scheduled last year, and then he was ill, and he sent one of his people. And so he promised he would come back.
Great.
And of course, he is an international celebrity. So it's a little more difficult to get people like that, because their schedule is so full. But his presentation is called Growing Power and the Good Food Revelation. And he talks about urban agriculture.
Which is that's a big topic.
Yes, it
right
is.
now, with people trying to eat a little bit healthier.
Right.
But they live in the cities, so they have to do things in small containers.
Right.
Or on decks.
Well, in 2010, Will was named by Time Magazine as one of the 100 most important people in the world because of this, what they call new food revolution. So we were pretty excited.
Oh, that'll be great. What else do you got?
Now, I also want to mention that particular one is not going to be held here at the library. That one will be at Trinity Lutheran Church.
Okay.
So that's a little different.
Okay, good. Change of venue.
Change of venue.
What else you got?
Another one that I think is going to be really fun is Ron Bruch, and that's July 18th, and it's called Sturgeon, an Ancient Fish in Wisconsin Waters.
See, now I should come do that one, because I had never heard of a sturgeon until I moved over here. Minnesota doesn't have sturgeons, at least not to my knowledge. So I heard them, and of course my husband brought me out, and we had to see the sturgeon going, and they're fascinating. They're actually dinosaurs. Essentially, right?
Well, they are holdovers from that period of time. And Wisconsin waters are some of the only waters that they exist in. And this particular presenter is the retired head of the DNR Fisheries Division. And he's a fisheries biologist. And it is, I think, going to be just a fascinating program, because these people come from Europe to see this. I mean, it is an unusual thing, and we have it right here in Wisconsin.
Practically under our noses.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
What else you got?
Well, we also, on the 25th, have something that's very, very topical, and that is Amber Nikolai and Jesse Cuff, with a testimonial by Paul Morrison, who's a combat veteran. That program is about post-traumatic stress disorder and brain injury. So, I mean, that's a very informative, very timely thing.
Most of us don't know anywhere near enough about PTSD and what it's doing.
These people are actually in the service area at King Veterans Home at King.
Oh.
And they serve as liaisons to get veterans into these programs.
Sure. And what is your fifth one for the summer?
And the fifth one is George Kraft, and another one that is very specific to Wisconsin, but the title is California Water is Overplumbed, Lessons for Wisconsin. In other words, it's about the water table, the decrease in the water table, and what needs to be done to stop that, because it's specifically about the sands area of central Wisconsin. So that's a very timely one also, very local.
It is very local. Pat, those are fabulous topics, things we need to look forward to. We know Shakespeare's on July 11th, but we can go to the Winchester Academy website.
Correct.
Correct? So you can get the dates and times of all of the other shows. They're really, I like that Winchester Academy comes on here, because you guys do such a wide variety of things, and it is so informative and knowledgeable, and there's interest for everybody. So thanks for having those kinds of programs for us to teach us.
Well, you're very welcome. It's fun for us to bring them to everyone.
Thanks, Pat, for being on today's show. We will see you or someone else from Winchester again pretty soon. Yeah. Thanks for joining us for What's Happening Waupaca. We will see you next time.